be clear. Shehzad, respond to that. You wanted to change the constitution.
First of all, the Congress party or its supporters preaching about saving the constitution is like a serial murderer preaching for the case of non-violence. Let me explain why. I'm sure that the learned Congress supporter would know that reservation, the current situation where the reservation is considered to be part of the basic structure of the constitution. You know who spoke first against the reservation policy of India? In 1961, Mr. Nehru, and his letter is there, he says that I am against any kind of reservation. It creates second-class citizens. I want point number one answer, that is Nehru advocating for the change of the constitutional scheme of reservation. Specific jawab chahiye, idhar udhar nahi. Secondly, please tell me that Article 370 till the time it was operative, the Dalit Samaj of this country, Jammu Kashmir mein jo base tha, did not get its basic rights. 370 was a temporary provision. When 370 was removed, the first time Dalit Samaj, as per Ambedkar's wishes, got their rights. Today, the Congress party in its manifesto said we will reimpose 370. So who is changing the basic structure of the constitution, denying the Jammu Kashmir Valmiki Samaj of their rights? Thirdly, I will tell you about Ram Gopal Yadav ji, who in 2012 says, and here is the quotation and the news report, that we want a change in the constitution to give Muslim reservation. There is also a statement of this effect by Akhilesh Yadav to a television channel, which I can play out for you, where he says Samvidhan mein Sanshodhan karke Muslim Arakshan denge. Now Ambedkar ji, the Samvidhan founders, Muslim members in the Samvidhan Sabha also did not contemplate Muslim Arakshan in the constitution, which they were advocating for, and I'll provide the proof also if required. Finally, let me also come to another aspect, and I hope Tehseen Poonawalla and the other supporters, especially the person from Samajwadi Party, won't cop out of this. Here is Manish Tiwari, a joint candidate of the India Alliance. He says, I question the relevance of reservation, and he advocates that reservation should be on economic condition, not caste. This is published in Economic Times, so it is not a fake report. Now I want to ask, that is purely economic basis the foundation of reservation as per the constitutional scheme? No, it is also caste, it is socio-economic and other parameters. Today I want specific answers on these four specific questions. And finally, you know, the biggest change in the constitution, the old version to which Modi ji was bowing down, had the pictures of Ram, Krishna, Gautam Buddha, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. That had the spirit of India also, along with the words of the constitution. That in itself was changed by the first family of the Congress, because they can't stand Ram, Krishna, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and our gurus of the Sikh faith.
Let's get a response.
These five specific questions.
No. On the first 4 points. Questions. On the first 4 points, Tehseen. Let's go one by one.
Just okay. So first, 1961. Nehru ji personally may have been against the reservation. Let's accept and play devil's advocate. Did Nehru ji change the constitution to remove reservation? No.
Change the constitution
to
remove reservation?
One second. I did not interrupt you.
I'm not.
Did Nehru ji change it?
You have tolerance enough to take a counter.
You began by saying BJP leaders were talking about changing.
They were talking about changing it.
Who changed
it? Neither did Nehru amend it.
One second.
Did Nehru amend it?
You asked the question, huh?
You
said statements by random BJP leaders which were contradicted by no less than the PM. But here is a PM, the most revered deity of the Congress. Nehru said, I think it creates second-class people. How is this not a mindset to do away with it?
I've heard your question. Hear me out. Even if the Prime Minister believed that that thing was that created a bad system, since it was constitutional, he could not change it. That shows Nehru ji's commitment to the constitution.
And
on the contrary, if two of you want to, if you want to keep interrupting, that doesn't work like that. So you must allow me. You must allow me. You must allow me.
Let me get the answers. You've asked the questions. Let me get the answers. And Dr. Ranganathan plays the judge. I'm getting the answer. You'll have to give him marks based on the answer.
I have no problem with Anand playing the judge. Just that Anand has a death threat on him, so he needs to make sure nothing is treated. But nothing is treated. But jokes apart, fact is Nehru did not change the constitution. And your ministers, Anand Hegde, promised to change the constitution. There's a difference.
He was not even given a ticket.
Exactly.
Nehru is the deity of the first family and the Congress.
Come on, allow me.
You're putting Anand Hegde and Nehru in the same category.
I'm not putting it. I'm saying Nehru did not change it. Now number two.
So where did the BJP
how has the BJP?
The BJP promised it. Congress has not promised amendments.
Nehru said it to the chief minister.
One minute.
Did he say he'll change it? No, come on. We are discussing Nehru 1961. I've answered.
Manish Tiwari has said
not answering the question.
Let me.
Manish Tiwari said it.
1 minute.
Let me please go on.
Are you saying?
Let me go on the second point.
1 minute. Shehzad, 1 minute. Tehseen, are you suggesting that Nehru was less powerful and that this gentleman?
I'm not suggesting that. Again, I'm saying, even if Nehru ji wanted to make a change in the constitution, which he did not, it would be an amendment. These guys talk about changing the constitution. There's a difference. The vice president, hold on, the vice president of India says throwing out the basic structure, so does Mr. Gogoi, ex-chief justice who's in the BJP. There's a difference. Hold on.
No, 1 minute. You hold on. Tehseen, hold on. When I began by reading out the quote, I purposefully did not read out the entire quote. There is a second sentence to it. Dr. Ranganathan coming to it.
No.
He said, no, 1 minute. He said,
no. You've not allowed me to speak, please.
I will allow you to speak. Just hear me out. Tehseen, please.
It doesn't work like this.
We shall have to find a remedy. You will get a free run.
No, it doesn't work like that.
You will get a free run, Tehseen. You will get a free run. Nehruji said, we shall have to find a remedy even though this might involve a change in the constitution. His words, not mine. Now you answer. You have a free run. Go ahead.
Did he do it? No.
Has the BJP done it?
That was the intention. Number two. Let him speak. Dr. Ranganathan, I'm coming to you. Let Tehseen have a free run. 2 minutes of uninterrupted. I don't want 2 minutes. The second point. Okay. The BJP spokesperson says Congress in its manifesto promised reinstating Article 370. Where in the 2024 manifesto is it? Show me. 2024 manifesto. And here's a fact check with Times that it's not there. Sure.
I'll show it to you.
Okay. Till Shehzad pulls that out. Let me bring it. Let me bring it. No,
it's not there.
Let me bring
I was involved in the manifesto. Where was the manifesto?
2024.
2024 manifesto.
1 second. This is Chidambaram's statement.
Forget Chidambaram's manifesto.
Chidambaram was the head.
Your words were in the manifesto. Your words were, please bite again. Please bite again. This is the manifesto. Don't move to Chidambaram.
1 minute. Pranesh, let me make this point clear. 1 second. Let me make this point clear. 1 second. Pranesh, in an interview to when Chidambaram was asked, and he was asked that this is not in the manifesto, he said, not everything is specified in the manifesto, but we certainly want 370 and the CA law done away with. So he wanted 370 reimposed and CA done away with. That was not there in the manifesto, okay. But he said it is part of the manifesto.
Allow me to respond.
Or the part of the
now,
1 second. I'm not letting him. No, I'm not.
Let him complete. Let me complete point by point.
Let me complete point by point. Now, let me come to a larger point. He said that because our leader promised this, therefore, we wanted to change it, whereas Nehru was not promising to change it. Here is the statement of Akhilesh Yadav. Please listen.
सरकार पे पूरी तरीके से समाजवादी पार्टी दबाव बनाएगी. समाजवादी पार्टी चाहती है, कांग्रेस पार्टी अगर मुसलमानों को आरक्षण देना चाहती है तो वो आरक्षण आबादी के हिसाब से दे. समाजवादी पार्टी उनके साथ पूरी तरीके से संविधान संशोधन के लिए भी पक्ष में है.
समाजवादी पार्टी Let me complete. He says that Muslim आरक्षण देना चाहती है, कांग्रेस पार्टी के साथ हम हैं और संविधान संशोधन करने के लिए हम
but Tehseen says that there is a Muslim Arakshan is a different point, but Tehseen says there is difference in Sanshodhan, amendment and changing it.
1 second. The reservation scheme of this country is basic structure, does not allow religion-based reservation.
That is the
question. You are asking for religion-based reservation.
Do you
the
endorse what Manish Tiwari has said?
Not there in the basic structure of this constitution.
Calm down.
Stop asking him.
I will answer it. Calm down.
I'll answer it in a second. 1 second.
Answer the question of Manish Tiwari. Do you endorse what Manish Tiwari said?
I'll come to Manish, but now allow me. Article 370 not in the manifesto. Chidambaram said, I concede that point. It's not in the manifesto.
How does that change the fact that 370 denied the rights to Valmikis? How does it deny the fact that Valmikis were denied their rights because of the imposition of 370, which Ambedkar did not want? It's cutting around it.
Take a minute. Think about it. Let me bring in Professor.
I want to come to Akhilesh point.
Second, I wanted intervention. Where is which BJP?
You're going out of frame. Sit down.
No, I am standing up because BJP ने manifesto में डाला था संविधान चेंज करेंगे. There he is going by the leader statement Anand Hegde. Your Prime Minister Nehru and Chidambaram says it. He says, but manifesto में कहाँ है? What nonsense is this logic?
Let him answer.
He put the manifesto allegation. I clarified it. I am saying
it is not about whether it is in the manifesto.
Let him answer.
It is about Congress party advocating for it. Can you come to the question or will you skirt around it?
Congress party did not advocate for Article 370 to be reimposed.
Let's talk about what Manish Tiwari said.
Is that true? Is that true that they did not want 370 back?
Let's have the Manish Tiwari question. Can you answer that?
What is the Manish Tiwari question?
Do you endorse that it should only be on economic... the
economic basis.
Yeah, economic basis, not socio-economic as it is.
No, I don't agree on that.
Then why did you give him a ticket? Why did you give him a ticket? Why did you give him a ticket? Can you please answer that
Every
question?
sentence, if I'm going to be interrupted, it doesn't work. I think Manish can say anything. Congress is not in government.
Anand Hegde can't say anything. Manish Tiwari can say anything.
Let him have his say, please. One at a time, gentlemen. Please, let's
Are you
not
seeing
do
the
this.
double standards of
Please.
Tehseen Poonawalla here?
People can see
I-
through what
Tehseen
is going
Poonawalla
on.